Oh, there you are. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do a reading for you entitled, Will Your Love Life Ever Improve? Will Your Love Life Improve? Straight on with it, no theme tunes. Let's pick a set of cards. Which one do you fancy? Let me think. Let's try that one there. This is an old set of cards. It's been with me a long time. Most of them have. We're going to pick a card reading for you, which means 4 stacks of cards, and it's a timeless reading, and that means you can find it any time tomorrow, next year, or 10 years from now. You'll find the reading when the Spirit will want you to find it. And if you found the reading today, there will be a message in here for you somewhere. So, a special welcome to you if you're all alone or you're lonely. My name's David Charles, International Psychic Medium, here in beautiful North Devon in England in the UK. This is a reading called Will Your Love Life Improve? Would you like to know? So, pick a card reading. I'm sure you've seen this before. If you're new to me, please subscribe if you get the chance. These are numbered 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which one do you fancy now? You can use your intuition, you can relax, you can pause the video, phone a friend, whichever. excuse me, 1, 2, 3 or 4, whichever you like. And I'll put timestamps below so you can go right straight to the one you choose. You don't have to watch all the others. So let's begin then with number 1. There'll be some oracle cards at the end of each reading. And we'll start with number 1. If you chose number 1, this is for you. And it's Will Your Love Life Improve? Which, if you're watching this, you may have a few problems with it at the moment. I'm going to do 6 cards. So 1 there, 1. I can't count when I'm talking, that's the trouble. The messages from Spirit for you. If you chose number 1, there will be a message in here for you somewhere. It may not all resonate with you, but ignore what doesn't and take in what does, or choose a different pack or have a reading off my channel. There's dozens of them and you can pick a different reading. This reading, number 1, is very, very promising. I'll tell you the good stuff at the end, so stay with me. I'll tell you the negatives first. So stay with me till the end, and please don't shoot the messenger. This reading is very positive. If you're looking for new love, because you've been let down in the past, which most people seem to have been, it looks like your wishes are going to come true, and they're going to come true soon. So some of you, number 1, may have already found a new love, or you may have found someone who you are, let's say, interested in and thinking of making headrows in that direction. You may be thinking of asking somebody out. You may have already done so, but at the same time, number 1, you're also thinking of moving on away from a different subject. So you may be considering leaving one person and heading towards another. It's always the same. It doesn't mean that you'll do that, but you may be considering it. There are so many things going on here. There's a lot of psychic activity around you, number 1. So at the moment, you're guided by one of your main guides. You'll have many spirit guides, everyone does, but there's one with you at the moment, probably at this very moment now, that may have got you to watch this film. And you're inspired by a spirit guide who was fairly old when they passed into the next round, to the next level, and they're with you right now. They're guiding you, and they're guiding you as far as your love life is concerned, and I think they're guiding you in a very good direction indeed. There is another person on this side of life who cares about you, who is concerned about you. Do you know who that is, number 1? It may be a man or a woman, I can't tell. Possibly a lady, but somebody has really a deep affection for you, and they're concerned about your current situation, or maybe your lack of luck in the love terms. As it stands now, I think you're considering moving forward and trying to change your direction, and it looks as though that wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think it's a major shift. I don't think you're going to move house or go to a different country or anything like that. But I think you're moving in a slightly different direction, or you're thinking about doing so, and that will change things. It will change things. The slightest move in direction in your life will change things in quite a big way, because as the move progresses, it goes further out. And you're thinking about moving on or removing some baggage from your life. It could be a person that you're getting a bit stale with. Or it could be a job that you want to change, or even, I don't think it's a house move, but there's some slight movement coming up soon that will change your direction. I think, number one, you're much more of a solid person than you think you are. You may feel a bit dithering all over the place, but actually, deep down, I think you're a solid, reliable person. I think you're the kind of person that sticks with their word, and if you make your word a promise to someone, then you'll keep it. And I think that people are aware of that in your character, in your personality, and they admire you for that. However, there may be other people who take advantage of that, and there may be signs that they try and gain from it, and you mustn't let them, of course. You've got to sort of keep your wits about you, keep your sword sharp, as they used to say in the old days. But the spirit guides are with you, especially one person who is around you. It could be an old granddad or a great granddad that you lost. It could be, as I often say, somebody that you lost before you were even born. However, you're about to meet a new person. I believe it's new, a person who almost certainly travels a lot, which most people do these days. I think the person, it could be either you or them, but there's going to be an offer made here, a romantic offer soon. I think you're going to receive an offer from a romantic, kind, successful person, if you haven't already done so, number one. This seems to me that you may already be progressing into a new love state, a better state, and you may be having this reading to check up because it may seem that things are too good to be true. And usually when things are too good to be true, when they feel like they usually are. But I don't think so in this case. I think you've got some good stuff coming. I think you're a solid, reliable, genuine person, number one, and the person you're about to meet or have recently met is well aware of that, and that will come into the equation of this new romance. As I always say, a new romance can mean a new romance within the same one. In other words, the romance you're having becomes brand new again. You're almost being reborn. You're starting again. You may be reuniting after a little break. You may be looking at each other and realizing that what you have is too good to lose. So you're rekindling the romance that you had when you very first met, when you first looked into each other's eyes. So there are messages here of a person who is concerned about you. There's no reason for it. I think your spirit guides are active, which means you may feel quite spiritual yourself, number one. Even some of you may not believe in any of this. I think you will feel quite spiritual, in not just in tarot card ways, but in other ways, in healing ways as well. And I think your feelings are going to lead to contentment, peace and tranquility. Very positive reading. The good thing about this, which I said I'd leave till near the end, I believe that the universe and the powers of the universe, your spirit guides, are arranging something special for you. I can't tell you exactly what it is because there's a lot of you out there and it won't apply to all of you. None of these readings apply to all of you. As I said, take in the bits that you feel connected with and ignore the rest. But the spirit world and the powers of the universe, number one, are about to give you something very, very special. This should be within weeks, possibly a quarter at the worst, 2 or 3 months. Something is coming. Something is coming. It's almost like waiting for Christmas. Something really exciting is coming your way. You may have an idea what this thing is, number one. You heard it here first. Something big is coming to you. Something that you may think that you will never ever achieve is heading your way. So things are looking very, very positive. And there will be an offer of a romantic nature made. It may be you making it to a person, a man or a lady, or they may be making it to you. It looks as though, to me, that a romantic offer is more likely being made to you. So you may find that you have an admirer and that you may already have met and you may already know about them. But that, if I'm picking up something that's already happened, it's not been long ago, it's recent. If it hasn't happened, it's going to with a lot of you. If this person that worries about you is making you aware that they're worried, please reassure them that there's no need for it. I think things are going really good. If you've had a bad time recently, number one, you can seriously expect improvement in the coming months. The question of this reading, the title of this reading is, will your love life improve? And in this case, number one, I really believe that it will. But let's take a look at some oracle cards. I don't know what's here. They've been shuffled up. These things that you read, and I read them to see if they back up what I've just been telling you. So stay with me because it gets better. Need some glasses for these because I can't memorize these things. Right. I don't believe it. I said these may back up what I said. This card, that's a lovely butterfly there, look, it's an earth card. This card actually says good things will happen when you give yourself some of the love that you give to others. Now you know what that means, number one. It means that you need to love yourself. I often say in these readings, if you don't love yourself, what chance is there of anyone else loving you? You need to look in the mirror and see someone you love. You need to have self-love, self-respect. You need to like yourself. We have faults, we all have faults, but you need to love yourself. And this card says, backing up what I said, good things will happen when you give yourself some of the love you give to the others. So think about all the love you give out, number one, and have some love for yourself and things will come. And that's backing up exactly what I've been telling you. Let's take another one. Another earth card. A tunnel of trees. Don't know if you can make that out over there. A tunnel of trees. This says to me, the solution to your problem is forgiveness. Allow it to happen. Now I believe that's saying to me that you need to forgive and you need to forgive yourself. So you may be blaming yourself for romances in the past that didn't quite work. And I believe that you need to stop that. And if you're feeling guilty, then you need to forgive yourself. If you did do something wrong, then you did, but you need to forgive yourself. And things are improving. Everything about this reading, number one, is just what I want to see, because it's not very often I get this. Let's take a look at another one. We've got 4 of these for you. This is Blossom in a Field. Healing will begin with the food on your plate. Make wise choices. Healing will begin with the food on your plate. Make wise choices. That doesn't mean eat proper food. It means make choices about what you have on your plate. You know the saying, you've got enough on your plate. Well, this is what this card is telling me to tell you. Healing will begin with the food on your plate. Healing will begin with what you already have. So look around what you have. Forgive yourself. Give yourself the love you give to others, and have some self-respect. And believe me, for most of you, number one, not all of you, for most of you, things are really taking off in your love life. One more card, a fire card. Looks like some kind of a desert. Don't know if you can make that out over there. A fire card. This card says to me, let go of the past. Embrace the light and the joy of the new day. So, if you're trying to forgive yourself for something you did in the past, let it go. All of these 4 cards are backing up what I told you earlier. Let go of the past, embrace the light and the joy of the next new day. So when you wake up in the mornings, I often say, you can look out the window and say, oh, it's raining. Or you can look out the window and say, oh, it's raining. You need to have an optimistic approach to your day. Not just tomorrow, every day. There will always be something good. As bad as life may seem, things will be good. Remember my motto, think lucky and you'll be lucky. Think love and you will be loved. So number one of the best readings I've seen for a while, for most of you. Please click the like button up down below, the thumbs up thing. Please subscribe, because I could do with you watching me more often. I'm here for you. And a special thank you if you're alone watching this. And of course, the main thing I'd like to do is comment below. If you want to ask questions, ask me below, I'll answer them. I promise I'll answer all of my questions. And share me with your friends. Click the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, which is at the moment every other day, every 2 days. Thank you for looking at that, number one. Especially if you're alone, I do appreciate you watching this if you're lonely, watching my videos, taking the time, and I do think about you as well. Let's get ready now to move on to number 2. So if you chose number 2, this one is for you. Let's take a look. Will your love life improve? A special welcome to you if you're watching this alone. It does mean a lot to me that you take the trouble to watch these videos. My name is David Charles, International Psychic Medium, here in beautiful North Devon, in the UK, of course. Now then, number 2. Will you be lucky in love? You may be watching this video because you haven't been lucky in love recently. You may be watching this video because you've got something new going on. Let me tell you the good things. No, I'll tell you the good things last. So stay with me till the end, because the end of this reading looks very promising indeed. And I'll tell you the bad things first. It appears, number 2, that you have some kind of a defense mechanism in place, which means to me that you've been hurt in a romance, which most people will say they have, but it may have been quite a recent thing. You may have been hurt romantically by somebody or by a situation that was out of your control. You may have been seeing somebody that was tied up or taken or spoken for. You may have been seeing somebody who wouldn't commit and you wanted them to, and you've tried everything to make them. This won't apply to all of you, number 2. So take in what resonates with you and ignore the rest, and maybe pick a different pack or have one of my different readings. There's dozens of them on my channel. But as it stands now, I think a lot of this will resonate with you. I think you're sharing yourself too thinly. You're spreading yourself, your love and affection, maybe to too many people. I don't mean as in romances, but you may have a lot of people that you care for, and you're trying maybe to give everyone the equal amount of your feelings and attention, and some people may feel a bit left out because you can't be in 10 places at the same time. It appears to me, number 2, that you're being defensive. You have a barrier around you, a Freudian wall around you, that you're putting off things that you need to deal with. You're putting off dealing with situations, especially regarding your love life, your romantic life. I see some of you in same-sex relationships here, and they should be improving as well. But most of you are looking at potential lovers and sort of backing off, as if to say, no, I've had enough for the moment. You need to heal from previous heartaches. However, a share of love is coming your way. So people will be sharing their feelings with you. This, again, not necessarily romantic, but love is coming to you from friendships and from people that you can actually trust. So don't be too defensive, but don't be flippant either. It seems to me, number 2, that you're learning. You're learning about love and romance, and you're learning the hard way. A lot of you, not all of you, of course. A lot of you have a feeling that something is missing, and a lot of you are causing it inadvertently by your refusal to let people get close. And for the moment, it may not be a bad idea. I'm not saying for a moment, let everybody come rushing in, because you can't do that either. There seems to be a friendship coming your way with somebody who may turn into more than a friend. This often happens in readings, often happens in real life. You meet somebody, you're just chums, just mates, maybe work mates or something like that, or you met down the gym and you're just friends. But there may be signs that if you allow it to happen, you could become more than just friends. You could become lovers. But it will depend, number 2, on your willingness to lower your barriers a little bit, to lower your guard a little bit. It seems to me that there's something missing from your life, and you feel that there's an emptiness. And really, if anything is missing, number 2, it's love, true love. I mean a love where you give love out and you actually get some back as well. Because a lot of these readings, we find that the person is giving love out and getting nothing back. Sometimes it can be the other way around. You're getting lots of love in and you're not giving any out because you're being defensive. But I think if you let your defenses down number 2, true love will come to you. So the question of this, the title of this reading is, will your love life improve? The answer is really, number 2, in your own hands. You have the ability to lower your guard just a little bit. And if you meet this person who starts off as a friend, which will only be some of you, and they seem to be getting closer, try not to fight it too much, because there doesn't seem to be any warnings. There's nothing here from the spirit world saying, keep them away, they're going to hurt you again. If there was, I would tell you straight away. But I think you're learning about love, and you're learning, doesn't matter if you're 16 or 60, you're still learning about love. Age doesn't come into it. Nor do age gaps, by the way, come into it. If you meet someone and there's an age gap, it's not relevant at all. There could be many years between you. It's not relevant. I'm sure that will ring a bell with some of you, number 2. However, what we have here, there's a few different side stories here. Some money coming your way, and I think that will be linked to love. I don't know why, but your finances improve because of something to do with your love life. And I'm sure you'll know what I mean. It sounds strange, but there will be a meaning to that for you. It may resonate with you that perhaps you're meeting someone who's quite wealthy. Not that you're a gold digger, of course, but you may meet someone who is financially sound and can take care of you and treat you like a special person. But the thing here is that you need to let your guard down, and there is a lot of magic in the air, number 2. And I mean a lot of magic. So if you're tuned in and relaxed and calm, you may feel the magic in the air that is surrounding you. And that is going to get stronger over the coming 10 or 12 weeks. So you'll feel a sense of, not Harry Potter, but you'll feel a sense of magic in the air. It's like when if you ever touch a cloth and you get a shock from it, like a static electricity, that's how the magic will surround you. You may feel it. You may feel there's something going on, something otherworldly, something spiritual. Because a lot of you, by the looks of this, are not really into spiritual things. You may be watching this reading out of curiosity. Again, not all of you, but I assure you that the magic is going to be surrounding you during the coming weeks. It's going to get stronger and stronger, and the more you lower your guard, the stronger this magic will become. I hope you understand all this, because it's not easy to understand, I know. I believe that your friendship with someone who you may already be friends with could turn into something very, very special. There are no warnings about this person being married or having someone else. There may be children around, but I believe the person is free. And that's very important, because how often we all meet people that we quite like and they're married, or they're taken, or they're spoken for and they're unavailable. I believe, number 2, the person you're going to meet, or maybe have met recently, is free, and they're free to fall in love with you. So the question is, will your love life improve? I think it's going to, dramatically. So 2 good readings here. Number 1 was good as well. Lower your guard, stop putting things off. If you're putting things off, number 2, that is not going to help you at all. So you need to put your things in order, especially with your love life. Expect some financial improvement. Don't let feelings go too easily. People who want you to love them need to earn it. Not in a bad way. They don't go to work for it, but they have to show that they're worthy of your affection and your love. You're a special person. And you need to remember that, number 2. You are a special person. Feel for the magic. You may feel it all around you when you walk into a room. You may feel the magic growing stronger in the next quarter. Let's take a look. I said I'd tell you the best thing at the end. As I said, I do believe, number 2, that things are improving. The question is, will you be lucky in love? The answer, I think, is yes. Let's take a look at some oracle cards. There's 4 of these for each reading I'm going to do. Where's my glasses? Need glasses for this. The old eyes are getting old now. It's a fire card. And it says to me, and I don't know what's here, these have been shuffled. There's a picture of the northern lights through some trees there. If you can see that, I'm not sure. This card says, ignite the fire within you that connects you to the divine, which is backing up exactly what I've just told you. Ignite the fire inside you. Stop being so defensive. I'm not lecturing you, but you need to let your guard down a little bit, a lot of you, number 2. Not all of you, as I said. Ignite the fire inside you, and it connects you to the divine. How divine? What a lovely word. This tells me it's backing up what I've said to you, that your love life is about to improve. Just let your guard down a little bit. Don't let it completely go, of course. This next one looks like a fire card. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So, I think that's to do with the magic I'm picking up coming your way. You're experiencing big changes. They are changes for the better. There's a lot of power in this. It's a fire card. A lot of power indeed. So, number 2, you can expect good things. I keep repeating it won't apply to all of you, but most of you I think it will. Let's read that again. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Remember the word blessings. You've got the word divine and blessings. So things are improving, number 2. I'm so glad you watched this video because it's important. And I think you need to start to believe in yourself and that you're worthy of somebody's love, and they need to be worthy of yours as well. Let's take a look at this one. This is an air card. Commit to being who you want to be, and the rest will follow. So commit to being yourself. Let love in if you want to. Don't try to be someone you're not. If people don't like you as you are, obviously you know what I'm going to say. Tough. You need to commit to who you are. This card is backing up again what I said to you. Commit to being who you are, who you want to be. So if you're not who you want to be yet, then allow it. Commit to being who you want to be, number 2. Don't let anyone put you off. Don't let anything put you off if you can help it. Sometimes there are occasions when you can't help it, of course. But commit to being who you desire to be, who you want to be, number 2. Which may include lowering your guard a bit. One more card, another fire card, by the looks of it. This card comes out so often. There's news of an exciting new endeavour. Use your ingenuity. I have trouble saying that word. Use your ingenuity. There's news of exciting new endeavour. Use your ingenuity. So, you've got some big words. Divine, ingenuity, blessings. Was it blessings? Yeah, blessings. All of this tells me, again, that even looks like a magical card. You see that there? I hope you can. Focus on me. Got to watch these lenses, they play up. So, to me, number 2, there's news of an exciting new endeavour. Use your ingenuity. It means use your skills that you have desire to let your guard down a little bit. If a person turns into from a friend to a lover, don't fight it, because there's nothing here warning that you shouldn't let it happen. The spirit world have good intentions for you, number 2. Make no mistake about it. They're there to help you. They're there to take care of you. And your spirit guides are there to love you. So let the love in. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. A special thank you to those of you watching this all alone or lonely. That does mean a lot to me, that you take the trouble to watch my videos. Please subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notified when I upload new videos, usually every 2 days. Click the thumbs up, the like button for me, and make some comments below. If you want to ask me any questions, number 2, about this reading, ask me below and I'll answer them, or you can email me, of course. And if you want a proper reading with me, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com, and you can book me on there for a reading from anywhere in the world on the telephone. If I'm not free, one of the team that work for me will help you, and they're very good because I pick them and I only have the best people working for me, the elite. So, what have I forgot to tell you? Thank you for watching this, number 2, and we'll get ready now and move on to number 3. Thank you, number 3, for waiting for me or for going along. As I said, I will put the stamps below, the time stamps, so you can move straight to the number you chose. If you chose number 3, this is for you, and it's called Will Your Love Life Improve? My name's David Charles. international psychic medium. I'm here in beautiful North Devon in England on a cloudy and wet day, but still beautiful outside. Number 3. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon, and you'll see every time I upload a new video, which is every 2 days usually. Thank you especially to those of you who are watching this alone, or if you're lonely. I do think about you, and I appreciate you taking the trouble to watch these videos. Number 3, will your love life improve? Well, you've been seeing somebody, or it may be you, I'm picking up number 3, that is a bit unreliable, and you can't always be sure they're not looking at other people. This could be you, or it could be someone you've been seeing, or someone you're seeing now. So I'll tell you the bad stuff first. I'm going to tell you all the lovely stuff at the very end, so stay with me. This reading is not doom and gloom, but there are a few interesting developments coming. It appears to me there's a child, so I may be picking up several children around for some of you. As I keep saying, it won't apply to all of you. I think some of you are making heavy going of your love life, and you may be making it harder. Some of you may be a bit demanding on the other half of the love duo. I hope it's a duo, not a trio. But I think what I'm picking up here, number 3, is nearly all positive, which is so unusual because that means 3 reading on the trot. That seems to be good. What you have to be wary of, number 3, is if you're seeing somebody that can't be trusted with romance when they're out and they're not with you, where you can keep your eye on them. So they may be a bit unreliable, and you may not always be able to trust them, that they are yours and yours alone. As I said, this won't apply to all of you, so don't get worrying too much. It seems to me, number 3, that a new beginning is coming, and it looks like it could be a new romance, or it could be a new beginning of the way you look at the world. You may be deciding to change things. The new beginning looks like bringing excellent stuff and excitement your way. Excitement is the word that comes through this, because there are signs here that you have every reason to be optimistic, number 3. Every reason. There are absolutely no warnings at all. The only warning I've got here from Spirit World is that you may be making your love life more difficult than it should be, and that you need to stop doing that. There are a few things on the side that are not to do with romance, but they will be linked in some way, because there are signs here that some of you, number 3, are moving house, or you may be moving job, or you may be moving for a holiday. The holiday, the job, the house move, anything to do with movement, in this reading, number 3, is very, very good. It should bring happiness, so there's no warnings there either. You may be overdoing it with your working, you may be doing too many hours at work, that could be affecting your love life adversely, which you can possibly stop. I'm not sure if you can. If people want you to work, then you have to. You don't want to be losing your job. But there are great reasons for happiness here, number 3, and I'll tell you straight away. There's a big celebration coming up. That can mean a wedding. It can mean a birthday, or somebody's stag night or hen party. A baby shower they have in America. You people, my friends in America, I don't think we've caught on to them here yet. But there's some kind of celebration coming up where you may have a glass of wine or a glass of beer or something. There is reason for celebration. I don't know exactly what it is, because there's a lot of you out there, but I'm sure, number 3, that you will know what this is. And it seems to me that your love life is entering a very, very positive phase, which is something lovely for me to say. I hate giving bad news, but sometimes I have to. But there's no bad news in this reading. The only thing you've got to be careful of is if he or she is being a bit flirtatious, or if you are. If you're doing that, you could mess all of this up. So if you're being flirty and untrustworthy with your other half, you need to stop it, I'm afraid. Now, there are births in the reading, which means it can mean the birth of a new romance, as I said, I alluded to earlier. It can be the birth of a new job, the birth of a new hobby, but it can mean a baby as well. So there could be some of you out there, number 3, who are pregnant, or will be pregnant soon. I'm looking within the next quarter, really, 2 or 3 months. There could be a pregnancy with your partner, there's definitely a pregnancy somewhere around this reading. There may also be a birth very soon, so there could be both. There could be someone who's pregnant and only just pregnant. There could be someone who's ready to give birth very soon. I think number 3, you'll know who that is. The main thing about this is that if you're moving jobs, house or location, that will be very positive. You have great reason for celebration. And, as you may have spotted the Wheel of Fortune here, that's from the Major Arcana, it's the right way up as well. This can mean a run of extreme good fortune. Now, that's at the end of the reading, so it may not be quite yet. It means your luck's changing, number 3, for the better. This will be to do with your love life. That's what the reading is about. So you may not be about to win the lottery or win at the casino, but the Wheel of Fortune is bringing positives around your love life. Now, when the spirit world offers good fortune, it is never automatic. It means you're being told to look out for it. You may need to take a risk or a chance or be adventurous, and you can change your fortunes for the better. If you don't see it coming, you may miss it, and you may think, David, you were wrong. Well, I won't be wrong, I don't think. As I said, it won't apply to all of you, but for a lot of you, good fortune is coming in your love life, but you need to see it. You'll look at something one day and think, this is it, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to try this. And then your love life will improve, your luck will improve, and you really cannot go wrong. This is all 3 of these readings so far have been superb. Let's take a look at some oracle cards, number 3. I don't know what they say, they've been shuffled. I haven't touched them since we started, except for the other 3 readings, of course. So, let's take a look. The first one's a fire card, it says here. Well, I want to see if it backs up what I've told you. I hope it does. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Now, that doesn't relate directly to what I said, but it makes a lot of sense. There's a party coming up, there's celebration coming up, there's a birth coming up. So it's telling you, the spirit world are telling you to avoid negatives, avoid negative people, avoid negative situations. Try to see the positive in everything. I often say, if you mix with negative people, they don't mean it, but they will bring you down. Let's read that again. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Now that can also mean giving up negative habits like smoking or excessive drinking. So avoid negativity, number 3, and everything will come together. This reading is fantastic. I'm so glad you stay with me. Let's try the next one. An air card. This one says to me, keep an open mind and heart. A blessing in disguise will arrive any day. Remember I said about a run of good fortune and the need to see it coming? I'll just show you the picture. That's a picture of the sun in the clouds. Probably taken from a plane, I'd imagine. So, let's read it again. Keep an open mind and heart. A blessing in disguise will arrive any day. Could be tomorrow. A run of good fortune is coming. Keep your eyes open. Don't miss it, because it could go straight past. So you need to be a bit daring. Number 3, you need to be a bit adventurous, but you don't need to be a bit daft and go to the extreme. You need to be a little bit cautious, in other words. Expect celebrations. Let's try your 3rd one. We do 4 of these. Earth card. Give yourself permission to heal and it will come. I'm sure you know what that means. Give yourself permission to heal. If you're upset or wound up or uptight, give yourself time to cool down, calm down, time to heal. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to enjoy your life, because enjoyment is here. It's not all doom and gloom. Some readings I do would scare you to death. This reading is not like that in any way at all. Not yet anyway. So, read that again for you. Give yourself permission to heal and it will come. Number 3. One more, an air card. Up in the sky again. Distance yourself with a creative pursuit and the inspiration you seek will find you. This is saying to me that you need to take up maybe a new hobby, which I did mention. Something to take your mind off negativity, a creative pursuit, something you can create. Photography, art, healing, maybe you should take up healing of some kind, Reiki or something. A creative pursuit will be good for you, number 3. Read it once more. Distract yourself with a creative pursuit, and the inspiration you seek will find you. If you're looking for inspiration, it's telling me that you may be a bit stuck in a rut and fed up with the way things are, and nothing seems to be going on. So you're being advised, number 3, to take up something new, which I think came up through the reading. As I said, there are rebirths here. So it's backing up what I said once again. Everything I said to you has been seconded and backed up by the oracle cards, number 3. So I hope you understand that. I hope you enjoyed that, because it's very positive. And please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a proper reading with me, a half an hour reading or a full reading on the telephone from anywhere in the world, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com, and you can book me on there. And if I'm not free, one of the team that work for me will help you, and they're all very good because I pick them and I only have the very best working for me. That's davidcharlespsychic.com. So click the bell icon, click subscribe if you would, and the like thing, give me a thumbs up please, and tell your friends. And the most important thing is make some comments below. If you want to make comments below, ask me any questions about that reading and I'll answer them for you. I answer all of my comments, number 3. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you're watching all alone or if you're lonely. Now we will get ready to move on to number 4. Thank you for staying with me. If you chose number 4, this one's for you. Question is, will your love life improve? Will you have some more luck in your love life? My name's David Charles, international psychic medium, coming to you from here in beautiful North Devon in England on a cloudy and wet day, but still beautiful out there. Will your love life improve? Will you be lucky in love? Number 4. Do you really want to know? Right, I'll tell you the bad stuff first and keep the good stuff till the end, so stay with me because there's some good ending to this. But there are a few problems, number 4. For a start off, it appears to me that you're worried about something. You're a bit of a worrier. And I think you may be worrying so much so that it's affecting your life adversely. It may be affecting the way you eat. It may be affecting your work when you're at work. Your sleep patterns may be affected by this. So something's worrying you, and I'm hoping this reading will stop you doing that. At the same time, I feel, number 4, that there may be some jealousy around you as well. Somebody may be a bit jealous of your beauty, the way you look, of your charisma, your personality. They may be jealous of your success, but most importantly, they may be jealous of your love life, because that's what we're looking at. Is somebody jealous of your love life? Are they jealous enough to make you want to make them want to split you up from somebody? That's what I'm picking up. Now, as number 1 had, number 4, you have a spirit guide with you right now at this moment. You may be at work, you may be in the car, you may be in the bath or in bed, but there's a spirit guide with you now. That's why you've got to watch this. You've been guided to watch this reading. If you've been guided by spirit to watch this reading, then there will be a message in here for you somewhere. It's a timeless reading, which means you can find it today or next year or 2 years from now. It's a timeless reading. You'll find it when your spirit guides want you to find it, and you've found it. Number 4, there is also secrecy in the air, which means to me that you're not being told the full story. Somebody is being secretive. Now, it could be that that person is you, number 4, but it's usually indicating that somebody around you is not telling you the full story. They may not want to hurt your feelings. It may not be a deceitful thing, but they're being secretive. They may have something to hide. Number 4, there's a moody person around you as well. I could be picking up you, but I don't think I am. Somebody around you is moody, secretive, and they may be a little bit, they may have a hidden agenda, so be careful. I can see some arguments have been going on, and there may be arguments and bickering in the future as well. So not the best of the 4 readings so far, number 4. But when the spirit world predicts arguments, it always means the same. Don't get involved. Avoid arguments because they're warning you that you'll lose. You can't win an argument at the moment. You're being guided by a lady in spirit. For some of you it'll be a man, but most of you I think it's a lady. A lady spirit guide is with you right now, wherever you are. So you're watching this. Be aware of the presence of the spirit with you if you can. Some people can't feel it. A lot of people can feel it and they know. So the negatives here, watch out for jealousy. There may be somebody that's not friendly to you behind your back, that's talking about you to their friends. For some of you, number 4, there's bullying going on, and you don't need that either. If people are being unkind to you, they will get their karma, make no mistake about it. There's secrets in the air. Secrecy around you could be from you or people around you not telling you the full story. There may be a bit of bickering going on. All of this leads to good stuff, which sounds ridiculous, but it will clear the way for new things to come, number 4. So it may seem that things are getting worse for a while, but things will improve. Make no mistake about it, things will improve. I think you're traveling soon, and that will be linked to your love life. You may be traveling away with someone you love. You may be traveling to move to see them if they're a distance away from you, or they may be traveling to you. There's travel in the reading. I think your love life is about to speed up. Things regarding your love life, number 4, are speeding up. I don't see that you're going to be major lucky like what the other 3 readings were really, but I don't see things get so desperate that you can need to give up. I think that your love life will improve, but it may take a bit of time. I may be looking at a few weeks or 2 or 3 months. But gradually, as you overcome these things, people being jealous, not sleeping because you're worrying too much, secrecy, if you're being secretive yourself, there may be a reason for it. You may need to be. Watch out for bickering and quarrels and avoid them. If other people are arguing, do not get drawn into it because you'll end up getting the blame. And I think that your love life is about to take off. I'm not picking up who it is yet, but I may before we finish. But if you're entering a new love affair and you're aware of all the negatives I've told you about, then things will improve. I'll keep repeating, this won't apply to all of you, number 3. Take in what resonates and ignore the rest because it won't apply to all of you. You'll know what does. And if it doesn't apply to you, have a look at one of my other readings. There's dozens on my channel. Or pick a different number of cards. But for the moment, number 4, I think your love life's about to take off. I'm not convinced it's the Snow White or Cinderella riding off into the sunset with Prince Charming. But I do think things, for some of you, number 4, some of you, things can't get much worse because they've not been too good recently. But I do think things are improving. Be aware of any secrets if you can. Easy to say. Make sure you're getting the full picture from people, that they're not hiding things. If they're hiding things to protect you, they don't want to hurt your feelings, then you may need to coax it out of them. What is there you want to tell me? Just say that to them. I'm ready for it. Let's take a look, number 4, at some oracle cards. See if they back up what I've been telling you. Oh, there's my glasses. We need to read these. The eyes are going with old age. Not that old. Each thought leaves an echo. Keep your positives only from now on. That is exactly what I'm telling you now. What a beautiful picture. Each thought leaves an echo, so think positive. Keep yours positive and only positive only from now on. So you need to be positive, number 4. It's backing up everything I told you. You need to be positive and believe in the future. Don't let past events drag you down. They've gone now. You can't go back to the past. Well, you won't want to, a lot of you anyway. But you can learn from the past. And now you need to be positive about the future. The reading is telling you to be positive. Remember my motto, think lucky and you'll be lucky. Think love and you'll be loved. Let's take a look at your second one. We do 4 of these, number 4. This is an air card. Bit of lightning going on, if you can see that, I'm not sure. Can you see that? Let go of the negative people in your... Same again, almost the same. But it's amazing. Let go of the negative people in your life. They do not deserve your efforts. Okay? Let go of the negative people in your life. This may be the people rowing. They don't deserve your efforts. This is amazing how these cards are backing up the reading I've just given you. If you let go of the negative people, people that may be jealous of you, people that may be stabbing you in the back when you're not around, let them go. Don't hurt them. Don't set out to hurt them on purpose. When they lose your friendship, they may be hurt, but that's their problem. They should behave themselves. So let go of the negatives, think positive, and your things will improve. Let go of the negatives, people in your life, they don't deserve your efforts. So you need to respect yourself and know that these people are just not worth it. That's what the spirit world are telling you now, number 4. They're just not worth it. There are better people coming your way. There will be better people coming your way. As you remove negative people, you will find excuse me, that positive people will arrive. May not be the same day, may not be the same week, but as you let go of negative people, you will attract positive people. It's a bit like a magnet, electricity. That's probably why there's thunder and lightning in that card. See it? Let go of negative people and positive people will come, I assure you. Let's try the third one. Earth card. Help is coming, you need to ask for it. This card comes up a lot. Help is coming, you just need to ask for it. Is there somebody, number 4, that you ask for advice from sometimes? Is somebody there that says to you, I'm always here, give me a ring if you need me, and you don't do it? Maybe it's time you should do it. If this person has offered to be a shoulder to cry on or an advisor, then they mean it. So ask them, or comment below and ask me and I'll answer you. I answer all of my comments. Down below for the comments and I will answer all of them. So help is there, just ask for it. That's what that card is saying. Help is coming, you just need to ask for it. I hope you understand that, number 4, because this won't apply to all of you, as I said, but it'll apply to a lot of you. One more card, an earth card. Visualizations will help you to heal. See your body bathed in a glow. That is completely logical with what's going on because of the arguments that may be predicted. Visualization will help. If you can lie down and close your eyes and visualize what you would like to happen next, where you would like to be in a couple of months' time, see yourself doing it. And then when you visualize it, number 4, try to believe that it's already happened. You don't want it to happen, it's happened. If you can convince your unconscious mind that these things have already happened, they will happen. It's like when you see yourself as a non-smoker if you're trying to stop smoking. You see yourself without cigarettes. It's the same kind of thing. Positive meditation. Read it again. Visualization will help you to heal. See your body bathed in a glow. This person looking through a crystal, as you can see. I hope you can see that from there. It's focus. So, number 4, not the very best reading, but the optimism is there at the end. I'm glad you stay with me because it's not all doom and gloom by any means. You have the power to remove negative people. You have the power to avoid conflict. You have the power to move away from anyone bullying you, and that really annoys me to see that, but there may be some bullying going on, and nothing worse than that. But you can move away from this. This reading could change you. Watching this reading could change you for the better. I think, number 4, a lot of you have been putting up with a lot of rubbish for too long. And it's time that you respected yourself, that you loved yourself, and move away from these people. And move away from the situation that is hurting you. You can do it starting today. Trust me. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and click the like button if you liked it. If it's a bad message, I'm only the messenger, but still click the like button. And click the bell icon for future. You'll be notified of my future readings. Tell your friends about me, but mainly comment below and I'll answer all of my comments. Ask me questions about this reading, I'll answer them. And tell your friends about me. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me. And I hope you'll watch my next one. And a special thank you for those of you who are alone. I always say it and I mean it. It means a lot to me that you make the effort to watch these videos, especially if you're lonely. I'm here for you. I'm thinking about you. I'll get ready for the next reading in about 2 days' time. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you want a full-length reading with me, number 4, on the telephone from anywhere in the world, go to davidcharlespsychic.com, my website. And if I'm not free on there, one of my team that work for me will help you, and they're very good because I only choose the best. They can't get in my team if they're not good. That's davidcharlespsychic.com. I'll leave you with that. Remember my motto: think lucky and you will be lucky. Think love and you will be loved. And I love every one of you. See you soon. Catch you later. Bye-bye.